what she said. She's magical, mystical, a powerful wonder girl.
Well, whether it's taking a walk to clear your head or stopping to smell the flowers in your backyard garden, getting outside is a dependable way to feel better. We're joined now by health and wellness expert Gillian Mandich, who's here to talk about the positive benefits of spending time in nature. Welcome to What She Said.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
So tell us how nature acts as a natural mood booster.
I always like to think of nature as vitamin N because, we get so concerned about taking our vitamins because they're important for us to be healthy. And nature is really an essential component of our health and wellness. And so whether it be getting outside for a walk, going out into the forest, playing in your backyard or at a park, when we get into nature, not only does it have good physical benefits for our health, also mentally as well. So people will say that they're more creative or they feel more relaxed, de-stressed, less anxiety from getting out into nature because it really is this thing that our bodies are designed to get outside and to move and to enjoy fresh air and to get out of the concrete jungle and the walls of day-to-day life.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't be saying this if there wasn't research to back this up. So I want to hear about the research.
So what's really cool, and yes, I'm a PhD. I love research. And so I 100% can attest to the vast quantity of research and everything from decreasing stress. And actually what's really cool is nature is so profound in terms of its benefits that not only getting outside has huge benefits, if you're in a home or an office and you have a picture of nature on the wall, there's research that shows that even that can decrease your stress levels. Not as much as if you were to go outside,
right.
And it still has an effect.
What about plants?
What is beautiful? I always think of
or
nature.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Having them in the house, does that help?
It does. It does. I really encourage people to get some flowers on the counter because you walk by and you smile. Nobody looks at flowers on the counter and smiles or frowns or anything like that. So yes, creating an environment where you can have as much opportunity to have exposure to nature is only going to benefit you.
Now, you believe in creating happiness no matter what environment you live in because you're actually a happiness expert. This is your research, your PhD expert. So tell us how that came to be.
So, what I'm most interested in is finding ways to create the best quality of life possible. And so when we look in terms of happiness, it has a huge, far-reaching effect on our health. So it can really boost all the things that we want in our life that are good and positive. And it also acts like a buffer to help mitigate a lot of the stressful or the detrimental stress, anxiety, depression, those things. And then the reason that nature comes into my work so often is because nature is highly correlated with happiness. Mm-hmm. So oftentimes when we get out into nature, we do see those boosts in mood, in physical health, in how we relate to other people, in our creativity, in how we show up and how we treat our kids, our partner, everything like that. It has that expansive relationship with so many facets of our life.
So do you have some tips for us to how to boost happiness? I mean, you have this massive smile on your face all the time, and I feel happier already.
I think that one of the things that we can do, there are so many things in this world that we can't control.
Right.
One of them is, do we get outside every single day? Are we getting out into nature? And whether that be going for a walk outside or going out for a hike, we can all take 5 or 10 minutes every day minimum to do that. And, for example, the Great Trail is this beautiful trail that spans more than 22,000 kilometers across all 13 provinces.
Our good friend Valerie Pringle had a lot to do with that trail.
Yeah, and what I love is it connects us as Canadians. It creates that sense of connection between all of us. So we're not only getting that, the number one predictor of long-term health and happiness is social connection. So having people that we feel connected to. So you kind of get a double boost when you get out on the trail because you get that boost from nature and then that boost from knowing that through everything, we really are all connected.
Well, they say that loneliness is for no reason other than it is a killer. That people who are lonely, suffer from loneliness, die faster.
Yeah.
So do people feel more, if they don't have lots of people in their lives, connected to nature in a way that they don't feel so lonely?
I love that you just asked this question because there is a difference between being alone and feeling lonely.
Right.
So we can, for example, be out on the Great Trail, going for a walk by ourselves with no one around, and be alone and yet feel so connected, right? We get that connection to nature because it's really a full sensory experience that you're getting, the smells, the textures, the tastes from being in the forest. Hopefully you're not licking the trees. And then that is very different than, you can be around people and still feel alone. And so
I know.
You can be in a marriage and still feel lonely.
that's exactly it. And that's why, things like this Great Trail are so amazing to be able to do that.
So where can people go to learn more about everything that you're doing?
Yeah, so my personal website is my name, JillianMandich.com. It's Jillian with a G. You can also check out the Great Trails website or Cliff Bar, who was a major sponsor of completing the Great Trail. They're so passionate about getting outside, getting adventurous. So you can actually find it directly from their website too.
This is why I have a dog.
Yeah, they bring you
I
outside.
don't think your dog's doing 22,000 kilometers.
Well, no, I meant I get outside every
Yes.
day,
Yeah.
and I do find it a good break between, because I work from home several days a week, that I break up the day by going for a walk, after lunch.
And does it affect your mood?
Yeah, it cheers me up. Absolutely.
Gives you just think about something else because you're visually looking at flowers or trees or whatever, or ice or
Yeah.
Well, Jillian Mandich, thank you
Yes.
for joining us today and making us all happier.
Thanks for having me.
you're the first happiness expert I've ever met.
Well, she said